This is Coffee Number 5. I'm your host, Lara Schmoisman.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee Number 5. And today I have another solo episode. I want to, in this end of the year 2025, I want to address a lot of things that we talk over the podcast and we mention over and over again. And then when I'm having meetings with prospective clients or even clients, it's something that comes up all the time. So I want to clarify a few things. Today, we're going to be talking about SEO. You know, I love SEO and I know how important it is to drive organic traffic. I've seen so many brands wasting their budgets on media buy over and over again, and they're forgetting about organic. So let's talk for a second about SEO. When we're talking about SEO, we want to divide it in three parts. The first part is what we call technical SEO. Technical SEO is how your website is functioning. It's performing well or it's not performing well. If your website is not performing well, remember your website is your core. Everything that we learn comes from your website and all the information is where you control the narrative. So it's really important that you are performing well, that your tech stack is helping your website to perform well, and then they're going to come the conversions. In this episode, by the way, we're not going to be talking about user experience or design or how we design a website for user experience. What we're talking is about performance. We're talking about how your website is structured, how many pages you have in each page, how is the structure of this website is performing well. One more time, this is about SEO. It's not about AI, what I'm talking about. Yes, your website needs to be structured for AI. You need to be structured for AI to find you, but it still has to be organic. And your website needs to be structured correctly and functioning correctly. If your website is broken everywhere, no search engine or AI tool will help you. And also let's divide another thing. This is one thing is traffic, the other thing is conversions. So we need to make sure that your SEO is optimized to get you conversions. Then you can use as many AI tools that you want to drive conversions, meta, etc. But you want to have a core SEO that works for you. With that said, let's move to the second part of SEO, that is backlinks. Backlinks at some point were super popular and this really had changed because of AI. So right now, what is important about backlinks? Backlinks is someone else's website pointing to yours, and that gives you authority. So we need to make sure that those qualities links are there and they're helping you rank. But one more time, and I know that this is a little confusing, AI is changing the game. So AI is not looking for as many backlinks that we wanted before. It's looking more for quality links and more also on brand mentioning. So that's really important. And the third part of keywords of SEO are keywords. Keywords, there are different kind of keywords. One is short keywords, like would be one word, but they're super competitive. And then you have long tail keywords. Remember, what happened when you go to Google or you go to ChatGPT or Gemini? You ask a question looking for an answer. So that keywords need to be the answer to people's questions. So this is not an easy task. And that's why we have a team that is very qualified and they take a lot of time a day doing research. We need to understand who is your target audience. When we understand who is your target audience, then we can go and find out what they're searching for. And then we can be that answer creating SEO content. Don't forget that I put this in social media last week, that you cannot stop blogging. You need to keep blogging. Super important. That is going to give you relevant keywords all the time. But you have to blog about the right keywords and have the right structure. When we talk about keywords, there are three kinds of keywords. The first keywords, I call it the DNA keywords, which are the ones who are your brand, your name of your product, or the name of your brand. And then you have the second kind, which is competitors' keywords. Every time your competitor is there, we need to make sure that you are showing up too. That's going to help you for brand awareness. Remember, actually, I read a study not that long ago that it used to be that people need to have 12 times to connect with your brand in order to make a decision to buy or not. Now it's about 38 times. So you need to be there. When your competitor is, you need to be there for brand awareness. And the third one is the one that I call trending keywords, that those change all the time. So that's why, of course, there are seasonal keywords like Christmas, Christmas gifts, and all those things, but those are very generic. So what we need to make sure is who's your target audience, what they're looking for, write about it on time, and then grow with the trend. So I hope that this helped and that you understand a little more about SEO. And I will see you next week with Coffee Number 5.
Find everything you need at laraschmoisman.com or in the episode notes right below. Don't forget to subscribe. It was so good to have you here today. See you next time. Catch you on the flip side. Ciao, ciao.